Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Welcome to this video lecture. I am Dr. Veena K, from Assistant Professor from Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. So today my topic is on AI enhanced cyber threats. So first is we will go into this, what is this AI enhanced cyber threats? So now AI means artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, we are using this artificial intelligence to solve this cyber threats. So what is a threat? A threat is something that is going to take place. So some threat is something that is going to take place before an attack is there, before an attack is being done. So you will sense that something that is a threat is going to take place. So now that is called as a threat. So now we are going to identify, priorly we are going to identify that something is going to happen. That is the meaning of this threats. So now everything related to this computer, your data, everything, all this comes under the cyber threats. So how we are going to prevent this? We are going to prevent it using this artificial intelligence. We are going to prevent it using the artificial intelligence. So in this, if we see, means the prevention can also be done to detect this cyber threats, and also artificial intelligence can also be used to do this hacking or to do this attack and all. So we are using AI to prevent ourselves as well as to prevent the data. So now the agenda consists of definition, introduction and problem solving, fundamentals of cyber security, impact of artificial intelligence on cyber security, secure web and application, cyber threats, and finally the conclusion. So now first is we should know what is problem solving. Then only we can, then we are after identifying what is problem solving, we have to know what is the cyber security. Then after that, what we are doing is what is the impact of artificial intelligence on cyber security. Then after that, we are seeing how to secure our web. We are using so many websites, we are loading so many of the data like that way. So now what we are doing, how we can secure the websites. So and then how it can be applied. And then finally this, what is the cyber threats, and then coming to the conclusion. So next is definition of our AI enhanced cyber threats. We will see first what we are going to do. So what we are going to do is, first is we are using the machine learning algorithms. So as I said, we are using this machine learning algorithms in AI. So we are using this machine learning algorithms to detect this threat, to detect the threat and also to solve the threat. So now what we are doing is, first is we are using this various algorithms and we are using to detect this cyber threats. So now if we see means how this is actually done, so there are extensive data sets is there. So with these data sets, what we are doing is we can analyze the various patterns and anomalies. So by analyzing the patterns and anomalies, we can see how to detect the threats. Next is coming to the introduction and problem solving. What is this introduction and problem solving? We should first understand what is this AI, then we should understand what is intelligent agent, then only we can go into this details. Next, we will see what is this understanding AI basics. So first is, what is this AI? What is this artificial intelligence? It involves a computer. It involves a computer controlled robot or a software or an intelligent agent thinking. So you are using a computer, you are making the computer to think like a human being, act like a human being. Everything we are doing like this, using this artificial intelligence. How this is achieved? You want to make a computer to act like a human being means, you want to make a computer to think like a human being means, so you should create an agent. So for that only we are going to have this intelligent agent. So what this intelligent agent does is, it thinks about all these human patterns. So how our brain is thinking, how our normally when a situation arises, how we are going to respond to a situation. So we will think and then we will respond. So those patterns are analyzed. Those patterns are analyzed and then they are coming to a conclusion. We will see now what is this intelligent agent. So you can see, as I have already suggested with a diagram here, this is the environment. So this environment, there is one intelligent agent there. So what this intelligent agent does is, it has to first sense the environment. So how it is going to sense the environment? There are various methods of sensing the environment. So like camera is there, like infrared radiations is there, so many things are there to sense the environment. So first is sense the environment. We call it as a percept. So first is, it gets the percepts from the environment through the senses. So after it gets the percept from the environment through the senses, what it is doing? It has to make the analysis. So what it does is, it's going to make the analysis inside. So who is going to make the analysis? This intelligent agent. This intelligent agent will be making the analysis. So after making the analysis, for that input, what should be the output? For that input, what should be the output? That has to be done. So that is after analyzing what output has to be given, that output has to be given in the environment. So while giving it in the environment, it has to give it in the form of the actions. So for that actions, so there are various methods of giving the making that output into the action. So this is all done by the intelligent agent. So this is the intelligent agent which is thinking like a human being. You are making this agent think like a human being. You are going to make that intelligent agent act like a human being. For all this, what is done behind this? You need a program, you need processing, everything you need. So next is we will see what is this cyber security. So now cyber security involves what? Safeguarding the systems and network programs against digital attacks. So you are going to safeguard everything. You are going to safeguard all these details from the attacks. And then who is going to attack? Unauthorized access is there. There are so many people who will be trying to attack. There are so many methods of attacking. So all this comes, so those who don't have access to anything, they will be trying to attack the system. So all this comes under the cyber security. So all this comes under this cyber security. So now next, what is this impact of AI on cyber security? So now we have seen now what is this artificial intelligence we have seen. Next we have seen what is cyber security. Now we are going to see what is the impact of artificial intelligence on cyber security. You can just see this diagram here. So in this diagram, if you see means faster detection. So faster detection can be done using AI. Phishing detection, this can be done using AI. Behavioral analysis can be done using AI. So all this detection, that is all these patterns, everything are detected using this AI, so that this threat can be prevented, so that the attack can be prevented. So that the cyber attack can be prevented. So this is all is done using this AI. Next is, so by using this AI, you can have a secure network. You can have a secure network. You can have a secure authentication. You can prevent the online frauds. So now using the secure web and applications, so we are using this AI for having us protecting the websites for the various applications. We are using this artificial intelligence to have a API to prevent APIs from the attacks. So next is, what is this? A cyber threat. So cyber threat. So now, as I already said, possibility of an attack. So as I am given the definition here, possibility of an attack. That attack should be prevented. That attack should be prevented. So before, you have to sense that. You have to sense that attack. You have to sense the threat. Then only you cannot be on the safe side. Then only the attack will not take place. So that is cyber threat. So what is a cyber threat? Refers the possibility of a successful cyber attack. That is why we are telling it here as possibility of a successful cyber attack that aims to gain unauthorized access, damage, disrupt or steal an information technology. So what they are going to do, all the sensitive information, intellectual property, all these things are going to be stolen. All this, once an attack takes place, all these data they will be stealing all these data. So usually this threat come from where? It comes from the trusted users or from unknown parties. So now, where do the cyber threats come from? Okay, so you can just see the diagram, or you can just see here: adversarial nation states, so terrorist organizations, corporate espionage agents and organized criminal entities, activist hackers, dissatisfied insiders, cyber intruders, environmental catastrophes, unintentional acts by the authorized users. All these are the places from where the cyber threats come from. So and finally, coming to the conclusion, we have seen that what is AI, what is cyber security, what is threat. So we are going to use AI to prevent the attack from taking place. We are going to sense the threat beforehand. So that is, we are using the AI to sense the threat beforehand, and also you can use AI to prevent the attack from taking place. Okay, then thank you.